Guys, old people and technology, they don't mix. Called my grandfather the other day. He was like, I'm having trouble with my computer. I was like, okay, seems to be the issue. I was like, well, the refresh rate seems to have dipped ever since I upgraded from Adobe Creative Studio 12 to Adobe Creative Cloud. I figured the upgrade was a problem. None of the online forums seem to speak to that case. Anyway, I defragmented the hard drive and deactivated it. And I fired some malware schemes across the whole board, still nothing. Then I did a Windows update, version 11, of course, patch 1.71 instead of 1.72. Make sure I had that because that was a big issue last week because the Trojan virus XCB penetrated and ruined everybody. Finally ran a diagnostic tool in Windows via safe mode and still nothing came up. I'm telling you, I think it's the spinning metal plates in the hard drive that get finicky when they coalesce. It's like, for starters, Grandpa, those are spinning metal plates in your hard drive because you have a solid-state flash drive. It's like somebody get Grandpa's medicine and put him to bed. You know? Oh my God! Man, Grandpa's a fucking idiot. I feel like vampire fighting options are very lopsided. Think about it. I'm sure you guys think about this all the time. Vampire fighting options, very lopsided, you know? It's like, oh, there's all these vampires in our village and invade our town. What are we gonna do? All right, well, you could chop off their heads, right? Yeah. You could take a wooden stake and drive it into their heart, right? Or garlic. You mean like we put it in acid or something and then like make a potion and throw it at, a vampire or something? Nah. Just sprinkle a little garlic on it. Sprinkle a little garlic. Why was that the first thing he said? The first two options are way more difficult, obviously. It's like, yeah, zombies, you could shoot them in the head, or if you have a flamethrower, you could set them on fire, or just a little paprika. Just a little paprika, poof. You guys enjoying this warm weather we're having? It's fucking terrible outside. But hey, at least the subways are delay and construction free. Am I right? Am I right? When are the delays in the construction? Well, that stuff's supposed to stop, by the way. Have you checked, by the way, recently? Still never, right? Still never? I'm tired of having to do alternate routes and different modes of transportation every time I come home from work. It's ridiculous. It's like, yeah, the NW that you take to go north into Queens, it's down at 42nd Street due to a signal problem. Yeah, so you have to take the 7 over to Queensboro Plaza. Queensboro Plaza, though, everything's down due to a track fire. Yeah, so if you go downstairs, we have some shuttle buses lined up here, no problem. Take it further north into Queens. 36th Avenue, though, that's a traffic accident. Yeah, so if you get out of the shuttle buses, we have some donkeys lined up for you. And feel free to take any of the donkeys. Courtesy of MTA, you're welcome. Just know that all the donkeys run express through Astoria Boulevard. So be careful with that. I've been in Astoria for, I think, 3 years now. I learned a lot of things since I've been here. I learned that monsters exist. I learned this the first time I came home late at night, discovered my very first house centipede. You guys have had these? They know what I'm talking about. They are nightmare-inducing. Terrifying. Apparently they're good for your apartment, though, because they get rid of all the other things. I think I prefer the other thing. Seriously, it's like if you had a crocodile in the middle of a park. You're like, why is this crocodile in the middle of this park? And you're like, listen, we know it's scary, but gets rid of all those pesky squirrels. So it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I feel like there's so many things to do in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. It's just like sensory overload. There's constant activities and festivals and museums. I don't have enough money for it. I feel like if FOMO was an actual disease and you could pinpoint patient zero, it would be a person in Manhattan reading an issue of Time Out New York. Time Out New York, one of my favorite magazines of all time. Of course. At least in the genre of free things forced upon me on my way to work. It is a good magazine. It's interesting, but some of the lists in there are so obscenely specific. I don't know how anybody gets to anything in there. I'll open it up and it's just like top 10 speakeasies in the East Village with a Civil War theme. You're like, come on! Who gets all these? It's ridiculous. I actually was reading an article the other day about this woman. This is a true story. She's a professional penis photographer. This is true. She lives in Brooklyn. She has little doll clothes, and she zhuzhes it up to pee-pee, and she makes artsy, nice dick pics, basically. She charges $3,000 to $5,000 per session. $3,000 to $5,000. Listen, I'm not here to judge her. I'm not here to judge how you spend your money. I'm just here to tell you that I will do it for half price. Seriously, straight, but for $2,000, I'll put a little top hat on your dick, take a photo, and call it a week. I'm in the wrong line of work. Fuck. Fun fact about me, I've never had a single cup of coffee in my entire life. That is a true story. I've never had a single cup of coffee. Just never needed it. People find it weird. I just never needed it. I don't see what the big deal is. It's like I wake up, I stretch, I drink a little water, I do a little heroin, and I go to work. Easy peasy, you know? I do drink alcohol, though, trying to lower my intake of the alcohols. That's a very first world problem to have, by the way, because I feel like other parts of the world, their goal for the day is to like not be beheaded or to not starve. Meanwhile, I'm over here just like, guys, I have a problem. I gotta lower my intake of fun. Seriously, like, if I have any more fun this week, I might have a stomachache on the weekend. My life is tough. Let's go to brunch. I'm trying to eat better too. I heard you should add more color to your diet. I read that online somewhere, like reds and greens. So I've been eating a lot of expired Christmas M&Ms. After a few bowls full, my stomach starts to hurt, honestly. But it's festive, you know, so that's nice. That's nice. I wear a lot of these bracelets, these like Lance Armstrong kind of rubber bullshit bracelets with like motivational sayings on them, support different causes and stuff, get me jacked up. I have a rainbow colored one that I wear in the summer during Pride Month, support the LGBTQ community, because I'm better than all you guys. And it's interesting though, because sometimes when I wear that bracelet, I will be hit on by men. Now, I'm straight, but it's still kind of uncomfortable to talk to anybody about, you know, if you tell them that you're not interested. You know, like last week, for example, I was in this bar, and I was in the bathroom, and I was sucking this guy's dick, and I was thinking, you know, when this guy finishes, is his face gonna be red when he finds out I'm not gay? I mean, my face is gonna be more white, but his face is gonna be red. You know, white because of the semen. You get it. That was filthy. I apologize. Clean joke. Let's do a clean joke. Incest porn is a thing. Incest porn. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Incest porn. You know who watches incest porn, by the way? That's a trick question. All of you apparently watch incest porn. A bunch of sick fucks. You go on one of these like websites like Pornhub. I've never been, but if you go on one of these websites like Pornhub and you go like the top-rated, most viewed things, it's always like dad and daughter, mom and son, brother and sister. Gross. I saw one the other day. It was titled "Mom with Big Boobs Blows Son While Dad is at Work." It's like, Jesus Christ. Suppose I could fancy that endeavor. Am I right? Click, click. You guys don't masturbate with an English accent? Is that just me? I feel like royalty when I do it. You know, I feel fancy. I do. The only downside is all my roommates know whenever I'm masturbating, because every time I come, I shout, "The Queen has arrived! Bring your Majesty more tissues. On the double." I hate my job. Everybody hates their fucking job. I hate my job though. I was leaving work the other day, and somebody else was leaving the exact same time. So it's kind of weird, right? You barely tolerate these people that you work with, and you gotta walk home with one of them. I wasn't having that. I wasn't a fan. I had to fake it like mid-walk. I was like, "Yeah, this is me. I live in the Empire State Building." So it's pricey, but you know they say location, location, location. So, yeah. But I'll leave you with this. Something very close and dear to my heart, maybe a little controversial. The white crayon is the biggest scam in the history of all crayons. What are you using that thing for? It's wasting space in my crayon box. I'm not happy about it. I say take it out, give me another magenta. The peach crayon is also very debatable. It's suspicious. I've never seen a peach that color in my life before. Can we be honest, I just call that crayon what it should be called? Caucasian? Because that's what you use it for, right? You use a peach crayon to color in white people, use a brown crayon to color in black Hispanic people, and use the black or the yellow crayons if you were racist. That's how your childhood worked. Guys, that's my time. I'm Jason. Thank you.
Piro! I love that MTA bit, the donkeys, man. My God, that's fantastic.